Well, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing to you first the challenger on my right. He is fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring attired in powder blue trunks with white trim. Fighting out of Grand Rapids, Michigan by way of Ponce, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at an even 160 pounds. His record includes 16 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, with 10 wins by way of knockout. And he is ranked the number 8 middleweight contender in the world as ranked by the WBC. Welcome the fighter known as the Mongoose, Ismael Negron. And his opponent across the ring. On my left, fighting out of the red corner, is the defending world champion. He enters the ring wearing white trunks with multicolored trim which celebrates the silver jubilee of the Virgin Islands. He is fighting out of St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands, weighed in at a ready 159 pounds. His record includes a tremendous 42 wins with only 1 defeat and an impressive 40 big wins by way of knockout. He is the former WBA junior middleweight champion, currently the defending WBC middleweight champion of the world, introducing Julian the Hawk Jackson. Once again, here's your referee in charge, Mills Lane.
All right, gentlemen, this is for the championship of the world. Step on in here. You've already gone through the instructions in the dressing room 1 time. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion? Let's get it on.
The unmistakable words of Mills Lane. Let's get it on. Good stare down between Julian Jackson and Ismael Negron. Julian Jackson, devastating puncher, applies pressure from the opening bell. Told us he was not looking to end his last fight early with Dennis Milton, even though he knocked him out in the first round. It just happened that way. Ismael Negron, who seemed very nervous at our meeting, our little chit-chat yesterday. He knows what he's up against for sure. And right off the bat, Julian Jackson with a left hook and comes forward.
2 hard hammering shots just landed like if there was no defense there. You know, it's what we talk about when a guy comes up against a real champion. He's never been in against that talent. What's happening is what's happening right now. He's getting his...
There he goes with a left hook. Seconds into the fight. The throw is down. 5. Jackson's in the wrong neutral corner. He's ushered over by Mills Lane.
6.
So that's a break for Negron.
I don't know if that's a break. You have to be philosophical about it. If that's a break, I don't want any of those breaks.
Well, it's all over. It's all academic. Whoa! Ismael Negron in disbelief, but you're right. He probably just saved his life.
Well, from the opening bell, he was frozen. From the opening bell, he had no idea of what it feels like to be in with a talent as sharp and as fast as Julian Jackson. It's the oldest story in boxing. You can be good as a journeyman, but when you come into this championship contention, it's an entirely new ballgame. Not only are you frozen, but the